Mr. Sedwin. It's important.
Mr. Marchand, your shooting schedule.
Thank you.
Would you tell
Have you
Mr.
filled this out?
Couldn't you just show these to him, please?
Is you out here yet?
Not very likely.
But he said that he'd help me.
Well then, follow me. Just ask anyone. Up ahead.
Thank you.
More to the right. Keep turning. Come forward a little. Keep coming this way. Yeah, that's fine. Fine. Now, try it higher. Get the skirt up higher.
Do you know Mr. Sedwin?
Why, yes, that's me.
No. Today it's me.
Oh, no, you
Do you know
don't.
where I might find him?
I tried the pub up the street.
Thanks. Excuse me, how does one make a phone call?
Local call?
I don't know. Why?
Is it in Paris or not?
Why, yes, in Paris.
That's 60 centimes.
Do you have one of those, a directory?
Hello.
Waiter.
Do you have Sedwin's phone number?
Sure, but he was just upstairs.
He was? Did you tell him I was here?
Yeah?
Well,
He left.
he didn't say anything?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what?
You really want to know what?
No. There's always the Salvation Army, I suppose.
Oh, brother.
When they house you?
Yeah, sure. Don't you want to eat something before you sleep? Come on. It's on me. I'm not going to rape you.
But what'll I do with this thing?
Here, give. I can always use it. Hey. Haven't you got anything else to wear?
Why, yes.
Hey, make it snappy. He saw me.
Nice piece.
Have you always lived in a train station?
Well, why not? It's practical. Look, do you mind? Good evening.
Evening, Antoinette. Hi.
Your wife is here.
What?
Well, it's pouring on the Riviera.
The bitch. Oh, sorry. Catherine, William, I know you two will love each other.
A pleasure. Come along. Have you just arrived in Paris?
Is it obvious?
Yes.
Is it true that his wife is so terrible?
Not at all. She's quite charming.
And yours?
Oh, mine, it's so long ago I've forgotten. Try not to change too quickly.
You wouldn't happen to have any milk instead?
No.
Just a second.
Oh, am I intruding?
Why, no, not at all. How long have you been living in Paris?
All my life, why?
Because you wouldn't believe how tiring it is the first day. I'm completely worn out.
Ah.
What sort of work do you do?
I'm in apartments.
What?
Well, I find people apartments.
Oh, well, that's super, because I certainly need one.
Well, then why don't you call me tomorrow and we'll see what there is available.
But I'm not very fussy, as long as there's some sort of a bed.
Is it that urgent?
Well, I tell you, the water's getting cold already.
Good night, my dear. Good night. Thank you for coming.
Oh, I'll be going now, sir,
But you're welcome to sleep here.
if you insist.
Of course I insist.
But don't forget, to sleep means to sleep.
Oh, but that's what I meant when I said it. Sleep well.
Do you have any pajamas?
Yes.
Well, then put them on, because I don't.
But I'm not used to wearing them.
It won't be my fault then if you can't sleep. I'm sleeping.
You're lucky you can. Oh, I did what you said. I put pajamas on.
Not the bottom, though. Oh, sleeping is sleeping, huh?
Oh, you're asking too much.
You must think being sleepy is some sort of a crime.
Well, in my bed it is.
I knew very well that you wouldn't let me sleep.
May I touch?
No.
Too late.
Too bad. How do you earn your living?
On the stock exchange.
Do you make a lot?
Oh, well, the market goes down, and it goes up, and it goes down.
I prefer it up, though.
Oh, but you play with it either way.
I never understood about the stock market. Would you explain it to me?
You really want to learn about it?
Oh, yes, please.
Right now?
I wish you would, because you did wake me up, didn't you?
But I don't know where to begin.
Well, anywhere?
Well, do you know what a share is?
No.
And capital means nothing to you.
Well, not very much.
But you do know what money is.
Oh, yes.
Good, because that's where it all begins. Nowadays, if you want to start a successful business, you incorporate yourself. No one can hurt a corporation. When business is good, everybody's a big shot, and when it's bad, they disappear. A corporation is you and me, and when you and me have problems, well, I don't know you, you don't know me, the company folds, and everyone's rich, right? You're not sleeping, are you? Now, wait a second. Do British girls all behave like that?
No.
And are there many men around like me who'd leave you alone?
Oh, no.
I hope you know how lucky you are.
The main thing is to remove all the organs intact. If you burst the gallbladder of the bird, you'll find the flesh is tainted. The bitter taste is unpalatable. Now, the quick twist of the wrist, you see? And everything is out in one piece. A simple operation. Why not you, then? Go ahead. Go on. Well?
Oh, I'll never be able to do that. The collect call for Manchester. In booth number 1.
Would you please try room again?
One can always try.
Hello, Mummy? Huh? I can't hear you.
Did you enroll in the cordon bleu yet?
Oh, yes. You'll be glad to know I'm having the most fabulous time.
Wonderful now. You keep up the good work, Catherine. It's amazing how mad everyone's for French cooking.
But you know I'm broke already. How'll I keep the wolf from the door?
Prune sorting is a real art. It takes more than time to sort out prunes. You got to be an expert.
Not anyone can be a prune sorter.
Oh, you bet. You're not asleep. Do you think very many guys would let you get away with that?
Tell me, who else but me would be dumb enough to leave you alone?
Nobody would. I appreciate it.
Now, you damn well better be, too. Because you don't find anyone else like me.
Who else but me do you suppose would accept this?
Nobody, I know.
Jeez.
And every time it's the same thing. Talk, talk, talk. Aren't been a problem, though.
Oh, mine's no problem. You see, my guy's married. And since I live with my folks, I just wait for the phone to ring. It's over there.
I know, but the ones that I keep running into can't leave me alone, and they won't shut up.
Well, then why don't you sleep with
But
them?
that's just the trouble. They won't let me sleep.
During the day, the workmen are usually here. Well, I'll have to be swept out a little.
Oh, you know, for me, this is really the Ritz.
If you use the telephone, try not to overdo it.
Oh, are you sure that it won't make trouble for anyone?
Not till I've sold it. Besides, it's much better if there's someone around while the work's being done. The owner should appreciate that.
Still, perhaps it'd be better to tell him.
Oh, never mind. I'll handle that part of it. It's not very fancy, I know. No blankets either.
Oh, as long as I'm alone, I can sleep in the refrigerator.
Room service. Well?
It's all right.
Is my bed all right?
Are you the owner? Oh, golly, let me explain it.
No, no problem. Maud explained. So, I came to have a look. Your hand. Give me your hand. Doesn't my hand go well with yours?
Well, yes.
Oh, you shouldn't have hesitated.
Because they're matched so well, it takes your breath away.
Francois. My name's Francois.
Catherine.
Catherine. Oh. That spoiled it.
What's wrong?
We'll never be a perfect couple. Francois, Catherine. It's just not harmonious. It sounds hollow.
Ah, right. It sounds hollow. It's so hollow, it's like a vacuum. Ow! That hurt.
I'm sorry.
Is it better like that?
It's okay.
What do you do when you're not in bed?
I go to school.
What school?
I go to the Cordon Bleu. My mother got her diploma there. Let's move, I've got a cramp.
It's hard for me that way.
Hang on a minute. I like it this way because I don't waste any energy.
It's classic.
And efficient. When I was in school, I always tried to sit in the front row. It's really great this way.
I always sat in back, unnoticed.
In the back. But that's where you always get picked out. Besides, we were honor students in the front row. How do you do them over?
How do I... What over?
Your apartments.
I redecorate and sell them.
What?
I redecorate and sell them.
And do you earn a lot of money?
Much less than I ought to. How do you feel?
Oh, great.
Where'd you be without move?
I would have landed somewhere.
You'll always make out.
Just don't talk.
What?
No, just don't say anything.
You like that?
The trouble is, I like everything.
2 melons, 2 soles, and some water, please. Thank you, sir.
Oh, well, you mean you're choosing for me now?
It's the first time all afternoon that I was able to make a decision. Don't you ever wear anything underneath?
Oh, I never do. It scares me on windy days. Do you see that man over there? He keeps looking this way.
This must be the high point of his whole day.
Cut it out.
Huh?
Cut it out. You know what's going to happen if you don't stop.
Huh? We'll soon find out. What have we here?
An ostrich!
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, ma'am.
They're going to be angry with you, huh?
Who?
Well, all the other girls you should have been seeing yesterday and today.
They will, won't they? Is it late?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock? Damn thing's no good at all. The family will be furious. Forgetting a son to dinner is just unforgivable.
The family?
Well, sure, the family. Don't you have one?
Half, that's all.
How's that?
I only have a mother.
No father?
None to speak of.
Why are you being so honest?
You tell me.
I'm not going to go there like that.
If it's just the family.
My family and my fiancée, to be honest with you. The hell with it. In 2 months, you'll be seeing me like this every morning. Here. I'll leave you Snoopy. He'll take care of you.
Do you think he knows all the tricks?
Oh, you can teach him, I'm sure. So long.
Hello, information. Can you give me the number of a William Martin, please? Where'd you find that?
I found her in the bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
I turned the water on, and out came a mermaid. But then she swam off. She just washed up on shore again, and now I'm wondering if I can get her to return.
Rum-ba-dee-dum-ba-dee-bum-bum. Rum-ba-dee-dum-ba-dee-bum-bum. Rum-ba-dee-dum-ba-dee-dum. Rum-ba-dee-dum-ba-dee-bum. Rum-ba-dee-dum-ba-dee-dum-dum. 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 Oh!
Good morning, Emile.
morning,
How
sir.
are you? I hope you're not but I won't.
Bye-bye. How much will that be?
Nothing, miss. I'm the one that owes you.
What?
It's already paid.
Well, keep the change.
No, the tip's included.
A guy gave me money just now.
Let me have his address.
It was William who paid me. That's awful, isn't it?
It depends on the amount.
He gave 500 francs to the taxi driver, and the change was 490.
So where's the problem? Hungry?
But I wouldn't think of accepting it.
What do you get for his money?
What do you think?
Oh, I think it was rather nice.
Oh, come on now. Do you mean that?
When they're generous with their taxis, it's a good sign.
Now, that's something we'll never agree about, because with me, the reaction's automatic. It starts me cold.
At any rate, it didn't leave any traces.
I'm not so sure.
Come on.
Where to?
You are going out with me.
Ah, I like that after 2 weeks with no word at all.
No word at all. Come on, let's go. Let's go. There. Hop in the back. Housemaid, Marielle, Baba, Catherine.
Upon the breeze.
'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause the rain that lightly falls upon the breeze. 'Cause
Kissing your fiancé in public, what could be more kitsch?
Oh, it seems like this one will never end.
My dear, in our day, things were different.
What do you think of the with it generation?
Don't ask me, I'm new here.
1,200 minus 1185. 15 francs. Oh, miss, you're forgetting your pay slip.
Welcome to the playground of the establishment. Hello, you. You bet we do. We've known each other for ages. Yeah, we went to different schools together way back when. Oh, you know what? You're going to meet the best tango dancer on the Riviera in 1939.
Dear, delightful girl.
My father, the Marquis de Puissade, Catherine.
How'd you do?
If you were only 20 years older. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Don't mind him. That's his classic opening gambit.
Oh, really?
Some champagne?
Thanks.
And you?
Oh, what are you doing here?
Mo's a friend.
Hey, hurry it up. You don't want to be late.
Late?
Ski train to Switzerland leaves in an hour.
Oh, no, not before I've eaten.
You want to come along?
Very funny. I'm a working girl, you know. Here, Bernard.
Thanks, baby doll.
You want to come or not?
Oh, I've got to work too.
Well, I'll schedule you for my return.
Uh-huh.
Are you having fun with Snoopy?
I exhaust him. He's absolutely worn out.
Coming?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I thought Osmaine was coming with us.
She is. I'm picking her up right now.
Why did you invite Catherine?
Why do you think?
Ay, ay, ay.
You said it, yep.
What now?
Right now, the beautiful Osmaine awaits me.
The rich Osmaine.
Screw you.
Did they leave yet?
Oh, yes. Hey, shall we eat?
We'll eat.
Thank you.
No, 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 no. Don't eat a bite of that, do you hear? Give me 10 minutes to rid myself of these tiresome antiques, and I'll have the pleasure of your company for dinner. Huh? Come in.
I'm terribly sorry, but I have a date. Thank you.
At midnight?
Yes?
It's with an actor.
No use trying to hide it.
You can tell him how lucky he is.
Too late. We're only meeting tonight to decide not to meet again.
My dear girl, the most successful goodbyes are achieved without explanation. Stay here with us.
No, I prefer my goodbyes with explanation.
In that case, good night.
Good night. Call me.
Will you have a drop of cognac? This one is almost a century old and it's bearing up well. That's a comforting thought for me.
What I know about it.
Beautiful. Botticelli. Renoir. Oh, Fragonard.
The tour is now completed.
You realize, my child, that woman represents the total sum of true perfection in art. You may be considered both Renaissance and acrylic.
How's that again?
I mean, it would give me enormous pleasure if you would consider posing for me.
Posing? Posing?
Why, of course, posing.
Oh, you mean you want to paint my portrait?
Well, of course, the term is somewhat in disuse, but let's say an interpretation of your image. I can hardly wait to begin our collaboration. Do you have an apartment?
No.
We can remedy that. Find one you like, and we can arrange it over the phone. It's that simple.
No fooling. You mean it?
It's there to the left.
I have a feeling I'm going to like it. No two ways about it. I feel at home already.
Oh, now that's enough daydreaming. Let's go.
Oh, but it's a perfect setting for a Renoir or whatchamacallit, or I can't even remember what you said.
Did he say 6,000 francs per month?
Oh, but for him that's nothing. I'm considered to be his work of art. And William said that a work of art is considered to be the smartest investment.
Well, then, in that case, the work of art can let me have her signature.
Ah, well, yes, I'll be glad to, but listen, about the check. Do you think you could wait just a week? I just don't understand it.
What?
Well, why is it that the sticks worth 10 points are always harder to get than the ones worth 1 point?
Oh, if I knew the answer to that, I'd be a whole lot richer today.
Why's that?
Last week, I missed a stock deal. Thought it was too risky. It would have meant all I had. And the trouble was, I got cold feet.
That's right. You never risk anything, do you?
Oh. Your turn.
You see that? That one there? I'll get it.
Careful, you'll lose everything.
It's possible. But then nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Is that the way you make your decisions?
Of course. What have I got to lose by it? I never saw my mother take a risk in her whole life. But now the years have caught up with her. I don't ever want to look at myself in the mirror and have to say, it's too late now, dum-dum. You missed the boat. You know what I mean? You know it's possible to lose. It's not a crime.
Let's talk about something else, huh?
If you wish. Tell me how cooperation works.
Oh, no, you don't. When I explained it last time, you fell asleep on me.
Come on, I'd like to know.
Oh, all right. Money is all you need.
Money? Whose money?
The stockholders.
More than one?
Naturally, each one comes up with a little.
Each one comes up with a little. Hey.
This way, if you will.
All right.
So the curves are completely in harmony.
Oh, yes.
Like that. Thank you. Renoir used to say, I make love with my brush.
Oh!
Our collaboration can hardly have begun more auspiciously. Allow me to express my thanks. And apropos of that, I believe I promised to assist you on a monthly basis for the... I loathe having to talk about such things, but here you are.
Thank you.
No.
Till next Monday, then.
Until next Monday. You needn't bother to see me out. I already know the way.
Bye-bye. Is that all? Damn it.
Do you want me to get a taxi for you again?
Why bother from now on? We can bypass the middleman.
I hope you haven't forgotten about me.
Yes.
Ah, so I cannot count on you, hmm?
Oh, well, if you don't mind, I've got an old Jeep for you.
An old Jeep? What can I get out of an old Jeep?
A bad workman blames his tools.
What?
Why, no, I wouldn't forget about you. I think I have just what you want.
Ah, baby.
I chose it personally for you.
No fooling. Can we have a look?
No.
No?
No. We have to prepare her to polish her so that she'll be especially beautiful for you.
Well, when do I get her?
She'll be ready at 6 o'clock at the corner of Avenue Iéna and Rue de Bassano.
But that's right where my office is.
I know.
Ah, that's pretty good, eh? Getting organized around here, hmm? And what's the make?
Oh, she's English. Born in Coventry.
Fantastico.
I warn you one thing, though. You have a slight price increase.
Oh, don't worry. It's of no importance. Thank you.
At your service.
Where do we go?
Wherever you want is up to you. Ooh la la!
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, that's not bad. Eh?
No. Not bad at all.
Sì.
Let's go.
Vabbè, andiamo.
What's wrong?
Just that I got a wife and 6 children.
Oh, really? Girls or boys?
All girls.
You don't mean it. 6 girls, but that's wonderful.
I mean, when I somehow feel so bad about it.
A man who feels bad only because he's enjoyed himself, what a fool.
Oh, easy for you to say.
Not at all. It took me a long time to find that out.
I'm a fool, I know. Yeah, sure. You're right, I know. We can still have fun together, hmm?
Ah, no. We're just good pals.
See you next Thursday?
I'll be right there. Same place, same car.
By the way, the raise you mentioned, it was how much? This MIG, will that do?
The what?
This MIG. That's the maximum interprofessional wage scale.
I can't get more?
You won't get more.
I promise you, next time we'll have spaghetti.
Basta che c'è sto sole, che c'è rimasto male. Una ninna ancora, è una canzone per sciannare. Chi ha avuto, chi era calato, scordando ciò passato.
Okay, now we're going uphill, so we get into gear and... Oh! Oh, I see. I was in reverse, wasn't I?
Not too fast, not too fast.
What's the good of being in a car if we're just going to creep along? beat our car!
It's against the law to honk the horn.
I love it. Everybody's looking at us. I love driving. It's great fun. Oh, darn, my handbag. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you. May I? Goodbye.
It's my turn now.
Go on.
Allow me.
Well, thanks. Third floor.
Yes, I know.
Oh, dear. Bills, bills, bills. Oh. Tell me, what's a company supposed to do when it's got a sort of deficit?
Well, there are two possibilities. One is you go into bankruptcy.
Oh, that I won't!
Or else it manages to procure an expansion of its
An
capitalization.
expansion of its capitalization.
Yes, well, you either float a new stock issue or you go after a new market.
Oh, of course, I must get some new stockholders. How silly not to have thought of that.
Oh, but you're cheating. Cut it out.
I'm not the one that's cheating, it's you. Come in. Tuesday, put you there. Thomas.
Do you earn a regular salary?
No, mine's very irregular. Goes up a lot. I'm forming my own company, you see.
And would you prefer the checkbook in your name or the company's?
Well, oh, it's not important at all. The company's me. Who's there?
François.
Well, you still around?
I'm still around. Aren't you going to kiss me?
Too busy just now.
Pretty classy stuff you've got here. How'd you pay for all that?
It's the company that pays.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Oh, it's a tax gimmick. I don't understand a thing about it.
Well, never mind. What should we do?
Well, nothing just now. I'm going out.
You want to get married?
Oh, I'd love to, but not today. I'm in a terrible hurry.
Where you going? I'll give you a lift if you want.
Don't bother, I've got my own car. Ciao. I'll schedule you for one day next week, okay?
You had lunch yet?
No.
All right, come and have lunch. Come on.
What's come over you?
Look, I have a feeling you got a lot of things to tell me.
Who is it?
Room service.
I believe Madam ordered a bottle of mineral water.
Golly, a week certainly went by quickly. It's amazing how time flies. Go on in. I'll be right with you. What's the special occasion?
In honor of your promotion.
My what?
I hope your company's a great success.
You didn't chill the champagne.
Don't you belittle my effort. I don't belittle yours.
Are you quite sure?
Well, look, you live your life. Huh? That's fine. That's perfect.
Did I do the right thing?
How should I know? You're the only one who'd know about that.
That's right. The only one.
Then everything's fine.
Apparently you decided to postpone your wedding.
Apparently.
Well, what are you waiting for? Huh?
Do the others make you scream that much?
What?
Do they all affect you that way?
I wasn't aware.
Is it better when you're paid? And you always scream, every time, no matter who touches you.
It doesn't matter as long as I pick out who it is.
That's right. You think you can't make a mistake.
Oh, but I certainly can. You're proof of that.
Sorry. I'll leave you to your clients.
They're not my clients. They're stockholders.
Well, you can call them what you will. It doesn't change a damn thing.
But it changes everything. Don't you understand? They're friends of mine. Don't you see?
Are they now? Ha! Well, then good for you.
I would have slept with them sooner or later, so if they give me money as well, I don't see who'd get upset about it.
May!
But you poor idiot, that's different. Do I hold it against you for wanting Osmain and all her money? Do I? Whatever you give to her, it won't be something you've taken from me. Nor am I going to give my friends something I've stolen from you. You keep Osmain, and once a week you see me. Okay? If you want Saturday's ours, but the rest of the week's yours. I wouldn't even want you to be faithful. I just want you to love me. That's what you can expect from me.
I thought you might want to know. Don't worry about the law. As long as you keep off the sidewalks, they won't put you in jail.
Get off here.
What?
Look, I thought we were going to get off here. One more station and we come to the end of the line.
Don't worry, I'm coming to the end of the line now.
Parents always do what they believe is best, even if it hurts. It's their way to tell you that they love you.
My parents do it by proxy, then.
Don't you see them much?
I don't see them at all. They pay for everything.
You must have some friends.
No.
At least you have a girlfriend. Huh?
Not me. I think girls are silly.
Oh, I don't believe you.
I love you. Damn. Why did you close the blinds the other evening?
Huh? Why do you want to know?
Someone else.
Do you spend all your time at the window?
You don't love me.
Oh, but I do, every Tuesday.
Won't you let me have 2 days a week?
No,
I can afford it.
it's one of the rules. Never favor one stockholder at the expense of the others.
Stockholder?
Don't worry about it. Hello? Hello? Oh, damn.
Tell me, do you have this sort of idea often?
But I'm not alone. I've been helped by all my associates.
Now, don't be modest. You've got imagination, I can see that.
That's possible.
I'll say. Oh, my dear young lady, I'm about to make you the greatest heroine in France today.
Heroine? Me?
Yes, and if I get you this contract in New York, you'll be a worldwide star.
Huh?
Oh, you're going to write a book.
But that's absurd. I can't write.
But there's no question of your writing. Nowadays, no good author's supposed to write.
Well, yes, but all the same.
Of course, but no. Nowadays, the author is himself a book. All we do is to allow the reader to read him, huh? You understand? You have a moment. You get started.
You want to enter me right now?
No, you just talk about yourself. You have the microphone. Here's the button. You push it down, speak. You just say anything comes into your head, no matter what. If you're ready, go on, just talk. You could do that, can't you? Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's nice to be a celebrity and all that, but... Huh?
How much?
Oh, just something in advance.
100?
I'm surprised at you.
How about 2? How about 3? Now, come on. 4.
Huh?
Oh, all right. 5, then.
Oh, by the way, generally I'm free on Fridays. Oh, wow. Thank you, love.
Shall I have it wrapped up for you, miss?
Huh? No, I'm going to wear it. Put Lucy Brown in the box. But there are no prices on this menu. How can I order the most expensive food, then?
Well, you just choose all the things you prefer, like caviar or foie gras or lobster thermidor. Any food on this menu will be a pure work of art.
And shouldn't be eaten.
Oh, well, you taste them a little, but only as a gesture. Or else you also have the choice of having an enormous appetite and devouring everything. In snobism, there's one law. Do whatever you
Oh,
like.
that's very easy.
Oh, you can't imagine how much work is involved in being a snob. You have to know a little about all that one should know. But you must know it before everybody else.
All that you should know?
Well, yes, the plays that are on, the exhibitions, the books.
But what if I don't like to read?
Never fear, you won't have to. We can't expect you to waste your life turning pages. No, it might wear out your lovely eyes. Michel?
Yes, sir?
Bring us a book that won one of those literary prizes.
Is there one you prefer, sir?
Absolutely not.
Right away, sir. Here you are, sir.
Very good of you, my friend. Pay attention. This is most important now. On one side, the author's life story. And on the other is what the book's all about. All the rest serves no purpose, but the author wouldn't be happy if they didn't print the whole thing.
Francois.
Hmm?
Francois is here.
Well, why don't you give him a smile?
Not me.
I'll smile at him for you. A little courtesy doesn't cost anything.
I would have come over before, but you were having an intense conversation.
Oh.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Oh, we've been discussing literature. I've read a sublime book.
Ah, you recommend it then?
You have to love reading.
But I do.
For you.
I'll read it right away. Sir?
Well done. But I feel I ought to point out one thing. I am perfectly willing to give you a few lessons in snobism. But be careful to what use you put it, hmm?
Country. As it turned out, it was all over before the end of the second act. He asked me to sit on his lap, and he was really awfully nice, so, well, I did. And then... It's great, huh? Well, what's the matter?
There's something I've got to tell you, but I don't know where to begin.
Ah, and the thing you're to say is disagreeable.
Well, yes.
Well, then say it quickly.
Your book will never be published.
Oh, but I always knew that it was awful. That doesn't bother me
Oh,
at all.
no, I didn't mean that. I meant that I've always known that it would never be published.
Oh, but then why did you make me write it?
For my personal pleasure.
Your what?
You won't understand.
Well, I think I'm beginning to, but tell me anyway.
Well, I wanted to live a dream, with the illusion of it not being a dream.
Gosh, each to his own, but...
You mad at me?
Oh, well, yes. Are you really a publisher?
Oh, sure. Medical books, that's all.
I'm glad of that. I'll see you Friday.
What?
Well, sure. There's plenty of new material to write for Volume 2 that's not going to be published either. William!
What?
What on earth's the matter?
Here, read this.
Sugar topping out at 3,000, please advise.
I sold it for you.
I don't have any more sugar?
No, neither sugar nor coffee.
Oh, that's awful. How am I going to live then?
Invest.
Invest with what?
The 5,000 in options I placed. That sale earned you a big bundle from the sugar and coffee. You've got 100,000 now, $100,000.
Net?
Net. And it's already in your account.
Here,
What's that?
a commission for you.
How about a small personal commission?
A what?
Well, the commission on the commission.
What a crook.
I hope I'm not too terribly late.
You late? That's impossible. No party could begin without you.
Perfect, my darling, perfect.
Oh, Osmaine, I was afraid you couldn't come.
So was I.
Well, hello. Ah, Bernard. Courage, my friends. Paris is looking at us.
You know, we two were idiots.
That's right.
But I'm home.
Yes, you're home now.
They're all looking at you. You being an ostrich?
Yes.
I changed my mind. I didn't sell.
What didn't you sell?
The old studio. I'm gonna keep it.
Your lady friend was too much for you.
Not because of that. I just preferred not to sell it.
But why?
Don't ask me. You liked it, didn't you?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. Someone's looking at you.
You know I love that.
Louse. I'll be back. Thomas! Thomas, I want you to do me a favor.
Just leave me alone.
Oh, come on, smile, just once.
Will you give me an exchange?
A promise.
What's that?
You'll see me tomorrow, if you still want to.
Just a smile?
Oh, yes, but I want it all the evening, a big smile.
Why shouldn't I want to see you again?
I just thought you mightn't. All right, come on, I've got something for you.
My dear Catherine, of course you know Gonzague's savoir.
Oh, yes, I try very often to decipher his articles, so I feel I've spent lots of time in his company.
Isn't she exquisite?
I've learned from the best. With your permission, I'd like to borrow our dear Marquis.
The permission granted.
Excuse me.
Certainly.
That's Friday. Monday. That is for you.
For me? Oh. But what's this for?
And this also is for you.
What's that? But it's an enormous sum.
Oh, but it's not all that huge. It's the precise sum that you'd invested. I checked my books and I reimbursed you to the last penny.
But, my darling, you and I have never cared about that.
Well, since we don't care about that.
And you know, in any case, I couldn't accept it.
But what could prevent you accepting from me what I've accepted from you?
That's very true. But I hope you're not closing down, are you?
Oh, I'm not, no. Just returning the capital.
Excellent initiative. But then...
Well, I've got some ideas to reorganize the business all round.
Oh, I see, yes. But what'll happen to your poor old stockholders?
You're all dear to me, as friends, not only as stockholders.
If I may be quite frank, I'm afraid I'm not fooled by the child of the people act your friend puts on.
You aren't?
The girl is too distinguished. I'm a good judge of blood, you know.
Who's that?
A very old shareholder.
You mean that he is an ex-stockholder?
Why, no. Why do you say that? He was one of the first.
You mean you're going on?
But, I mean, why not?
Really beats me.
It's simple, you know.
But why all these men? You've got enough money.
Oh, look, why bring it up again? I don't know what you want anymore.
You know.
But I'm free on Saturdays. Why not come then?
No, I'll marry you.
But why?
Because on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday, all of them, I want you.
Sure, I know what you meant by it, but why?
You really want a reason?
Yes, give me one good reason.
Well, now you're going to go and explain to all those guys that it's finished. That you'll never sleep with them again. Will you do it?
No. No.
So long.
Excuse me. Give me a smile.
What will I get in exchange?
A dance. Okay with you?
Yes, that's fine.
Come on, then.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
I've got the visiting cards, paper, envelopes. I'm sure we'll be ready.
I don't know.
How much you want to bet?
No, well,
How much?
Oh, with you, I don't bet.
Because you know I'll win.
You know, I have plenty of clients.
Oh.
I've got to start looking for my own place and some office furniture.
Can I buy them?
Buy them, of course. Listen, what should I do with these papers? Is it you who signs them?
What is that?
Oh, a lot of legal stuff. I don't know.
Oh, well, you better ask William. I have to call him now anyway. Ever since we're business partners, I never see him anymore. Well,
Oh, yes, I got that in the mail this morning.
Mr. and Mrs. Boutard and Mrs. Desforges are pleased to inform you of the marriage of their beloved daughter, Osmaine Marie, Friday, July 10th, to Mr. Francois de Charnaison. Well, looks like that's it.
Looks that way. Where are you going?
What are we waiting for?
The mayor.
ask you all to rise, please.
Ciao.
Hold on a minute. Thanks for coming. Nice of you.
Not at all. It's the least I could do.
I hope you're doing well.
Just fine.
And you're not sorry.
No. Are you sorry?
No. No, I'm not.
Well, my very best wishes for your success.
I appreciate that. Oh. Saturday, you free sometime?
Sunday, I'm free too.
Oh, Sunday, I'm not sure if I am.
Okay.
Friendly kiss?
Oh, no. A handshake's better. I love you.
I love you.